Hi fellas, that's my new LED lamp in progress. I decided to build a bit more powerful stuff than the other one. I have a video on my channel using 10 watt LED but driving it at relatively low powers to avoid using chunky heatsink, and basically I'm using just a piece of aluminum here. The driver is tiny switch 267 PN based driver, partially designed by myself. You can see partially constructed on a board, partially air-wired. Despite how it looks, it's quite a good performer, actually, because that's why I made all the connections really short. EMI is pretty damn decent, actually. And original schematic is like this. It's supposed to be battery charger, 5 volts, 0.5 amps. But I changed some values and a little bit of circuitry to make it in constant current LED driver. So basically I'm using a single 10 microfarad capacitor, 1 millihenry choke to filter out noise from the line, and actually I'm using 100 nanofarad cap in parallel to AC line before the bridge. I just didn't draw the bridge here for simplicity. And you can see RCD clamper circuit, tiny switch itself, and a little bit more complex on secondary side than usual power supply on these chips, but it's really worth it. Not that complicated at all. We can make it really small. And transformer is wound on EE25 ferrite core. Must have 0.4 millimeters air gap. It's necessary to be almost exact 0.4 millimeters. Primary winding consists of 140 turns of about 0.2 millimeters or 0.3 millimeters diameter copper wire, magnet wire, and secondary consists of 19 turns of about 0.4 or 0.5 wire, about 22-24 gauge. And yes, it's basically it. Simple stuff, but works fairly well. I recommend you, when you're gonna build one, do not omit this cap. It's 1 nanofarad class Y cap between positive rectifier mains to secondary ground. It's not only a safety feature, but also a big EMI killer. I built the circuit without that cap. Here it is, you can see. And circuit was so damn noisy. When I plug it in, I hear audible noise coming from transformer. A lot like crackling and hiss and stuff like that. Kinda scary. And it was so noisy. It emitted so much noise into the lines that radio receiver few sockets, basically few outlets from this completely shut it up when I plugged it in. When I used this cap, first of all, it eliminated crackling noise. Now transformer emits kind of pleasant switch mode power supply hiss, like, and that's it. Plus it killed almost all EMI. Now when I plug it in, the radio receiver just picks up some static. But you can still listen to programs fairly well, so nice stuff. Yeah. So that's it. I'm gonna put it in, and you will see how it works. By the way, power output is about 600 milliamps. Current output is determined by this resistor. This is actually 2.2 ohms, quarter watt in parallel. Well, let's see. So guys, I promised you a demonstration of this lamp. I will give you some. Let's go and put it in. think it's in. Let's hit the switch. Let's see. Decent. Off.